So 3.2 and 3.3 of Unit 2 are related because they're about the categories of information that are used specifically by individuals and the categories of information that are used by organizations. So if we kind of have a look at the kind of things they're thinking about, hopefully this will make a little bit more sense. So information used by individuals includes things like this specific list here from the specification. So if we think about communication, text messages that you send to each other all the time, emails that you might send to an employer or a lecturer or a friend, a family member. It could be Instagramming pictures to people on the other side of the world. So a category of information used by individuals is communication, the things we do every day with our smartphones. Education could be documents that you retrieve from a college or school intranet. Could be like this example here, just a comment that you receive on an assignment that you submitted, asking a question or getting some feedback or getting a question from the teacher. Entertainment can be things like reviews of Netflix documentaries, or in this case, a restaurant review. It's information, we use it, and it helps us to make decisions about whether to visit there or whether to watch that film or eat that food. Planning includes things like calendars, appointments, reminders, anything that helps us to kind of plan our lives or to remind us that we're due to go on holiday or we've got an appointment at the doctor's. Financial, anything to do with your online banking. In your case as a student, is probably less likely to be stocks and shares and bonds and things, and more likely to be information around your bank and how much money you've got in your account, and are you in your overdraft and so on. Information used by individuals in terms of research would be anything that you maybe use as part of your education. So if you're doing a degree, you might use online research, you might look at some medical papers if it's part of the topic that you're looking for. Within the college, you might use websites to help you complete your assignments. And then there's location-dependent information such as GPS, maps, and we've got this kind of snippet here from Google Maps, which is the route to a railway station, and it shows you here. It'll take you 18 minutes to to walk down these streets to find this particular railway station. So it's information that is dependent on the location that you're in. So that's categories of information used by individuals. There's nothing overly complicated about it. It's mainly not really organizational information, because they use information for different things than the average kind of man or woman on the street. So categories of information is specifically to do with how individual citizens use information, and what that looks like for them, and what the benefits of using that kind of information is for them, and what might some of those limitations be, especially around things like GPS, location based, and that kind of thing.